Stanislav, I'm from South Korea and I want to come to the US, but I'm trying to navigate which programs work best for my country. Guys, today I'm going to cover this topic, and also you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case from South Korea. Let's go! Hello my dear friends, I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today I'm covering the topic of the available visas for South Korea if you guys want to come to the US. A little remark for this video. Guys, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, people from Korea, you guys go underground. You go low profile. I don't really get the cases from Korea, but I love Koreans, okay? I love your food, I love your culture. We're ready to help you guys speak English, so I don't know what I need to do for you guys to start trusting me, start trusting my team and my results. You guys tell me, comment under this video why South Koreans go low profile. Do you guys work only with people who speak Korean, or what's the deal? I don't know, maybe something's wrong with my face or the way I speak. Tell me guys, tell me, because I would love to get more people from Korea. I'm actually going to South Korea in April of 2025, so let me know if you want to meet and do something interesting. Those things aside, South Korea is in a perfect position to get a bunch of visas to the US. And of course, I'm not gonna cover all available visas, but only those that are easier to get and the ones that I specialize in. Let's start with business visas. And I'm gonna cover non-immigrant and immigrant visas. So two types, right? So if you guys don't know the difference, the non-immigrant visas mean that you may come to the US temporarily, work and live. And immigrant visas mean that you will get the green card. And the immigrant visas start with two letters, EB, employment based. There are 5 categories, so you may hear EB1, EB2, EB5, EB4. So all of those are green cards, although they're called visas, all right? So don't mix those two. Now, what are the classic business visas? E2, L1, EB5. You qualify for all 3 of them by means of being Korean citizens. What is L1? L1 is for those of you who own businesses in Korea or other countries besides the US. You must have at least 15 people under your control. You own the company and you're at the top of this company. You're general manager, you're CEO, you're president, whatever you call yourself. And you have the pyramid structure in your company, which means that under your control, you have the managers or directors. I like to have 3 or 4 of them. And beneath them, people who do the work, operational, administrative employees. That's the structure I want to see in your company. And if you have an idea of a startup, could be a continuation of your own business or could be something else, it doesn't really matter, as long as you own the company outside of US, let's say in Korea, and you're gonna own the company in the US. What's the catch with the startup in the US? Because to get the visa, we need to have the office, business plan, and the funding of the idea. And business could be just fresh, recently opened. But the catch is that your idea must encompass at least 5 employees in the US company at the end of the year number 1. If your idea does not provide for these many employees, then L1 is not for you. So most of the time I start analyzing your L1 visas from the other side. Is your idea gonna provide 5 American employees under your control at the end of year 1? If the answer is yes, I start analyzing everything else. If no, L1 is not for you, okay? Of course, you can purchase an existing business in the US and also transfer yourself in this business, but there must be at least 8 employees in this company. And the structure, 2-3 managers and people under them, and you're gonna be the CEO of this company. This is L1. It's a great visa. It's for 7 years. Your spouse will be able to work, which is very important. Your kids will be able to go to school. L1 then can be transferred to EB1C, and that's the green card. But don't worry about this right now. Visa number 2, E2. So L1 is 1, E2 is 2, okay? So E2 is a treaty investor visa, and it's a very good alternative to L1 if you're not gonna have that many employees, but you wanna make good profit out of your business in the US. So as long as you have a startup idea or you want to purchase an existing business, as long as you're ready to spend at least $100,000 plus, and we can prove that your money has been earned legally, and you have all the evidence of this, and usually that's the case with the Asian countries, you're going to be golden. So the idea, business plan for 5 years, $100,000, clean money. That's it. That's it. You're gonna get the visa for 5 years, and it's gonna be a very good, very nice start. You can start slow, you don't have to rush, you can develop, you can research, grow your business, and then think about how you're gonna get a green card of that. Again, today is not the video how you can transfer from non-immigrant to immigrant visas. I just wanna give you the options and opportunities. Visa number 3. And no, it's not EB3, it's not E3, it's EB5, okay? EB5. EB5 is a large investment visa that gives you the green card to you, to your spouse, and your children below 21 years old who are not married. How does this work? It has active and passive investment. Active, you need to do the startup that will create 10 jobs in the US after 2 years of working in this business. In this program, you're the one to direct and control your investment. All right, so you do not depend on anybody else, only you. Now, there is a passive investment, EB5, where you're gonna give $800,000 to the so-called regional center. It's a private company in the US that has been accredited and licensed by the US government. It's the company that got the recognition by the US government and was allowed to accept that $800,000 in exchange for the green card. What's the deal with the passive investment? You basically loan that money to that company. They build whatever, the hotels, the restaurants, the roads, the bridges, they create the jobs, and in 3 to 5 years, you're gonna get that money back. Okay, so that money is refundable. Of course, there is a risk in all those things, but if you work with regional center that is good and reputable, that risk is minimized, okay? It's going towards zero. The passive investment, actually, you loan the money for 3 to 5 years, you get it back and a little interest, not much, but you get the green cards for everybody else and then you get your money back. Best program for those of you who don't want to do anything and who have this kind of money. And of course, we need to prove that that money is legal. So you gotta bring me all the documents. I know they're gonna be in Korean, but it's okay. You know, with the modern technology, things are much easier than used to be. And with the active investment, it's $1,050,000. Okay, so there is a difference between these two programs, but there is no problem if you have this much money. So those are business visas. Now let's talk about talent visas. Those are O1, EB1A, EB2, and IW. As you know, EB1A, EB2, and IW are the green cards, and O1 is a non-immigrant work talent visa. The classic talent visas, O1 and EB1A, they are measured by the criteria: awards, judging the work of other professionals, professional associations, media about you and your work, your contribution in the industry, critical role in the company with distinguished reputation, commercial success, and academic articles. We need to prove only 3 of them. You don't have to be Corinne Einstein, okay? You don't have to have Nobel Prize. You must have recognition in your industry, and you must be a good professional in your field. That's pretty much the bottom line. O1, guys, I have 99% approval for this visa. Anyone can get it, as long as you at least do something with your life, okay? And I know you guys, Koreans, you're like hardworking people with high ethics, which is really good. And EB1A, it's more of everything. A few articles about you in the media for O1. For EB1A, I want to have 5, 6, okay? If it's one critical role for O1, give me 2, 3 for EB1A, and so on. EB2 and IW is when you have the idea how you're gonna help the US. Engineering, medicine, pharmaceuticals, IT, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, mental health, whatever you do right now with your career, you can bring that to the US and get the green cards. Now, if you heard something, oh my God, I think this E2, I have close facts in my case, or O1, well, I have some articles about me, I get good money in my business, maybe I wrote articles myself. You need to go through free evaluation. Don't just listen to me and understand. Take the next step. Start acting on this. The link is below this video. Click on it. Find the direction which you think fits you. It may be wrong, but we'll figure this out. So if it's business, it's a business link. If it's talent, it's a talent link. Nationally, and so on, right? You can fill out all of them, no problem. Within 2 days after you submit your application, I will get back to you with initial analysis of your case, and I'm gonna tell you which program is better, how we're gonna proceed. Look for the word potential. If you have the potential in your case, that means that my team and we will be able to proceed with your case for the next 6 months and get you approved with a chance at least 90% plus. Okay? And if you have the potential, come to the complex immigration planning. That's the second step where I build the written winning strategy in your case. Get that free evaluation right now. Get to know your case. Get to know me. I would love to get more clients from South Korea. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Smash that like button. Ask me questions. You can ask in Korean, I'm gonna translate. I also have Telegram channel, I have Instagram, Facebook, and other platforms. All the links below this video. My name is Stanislav Shamaev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.